decent size. They're not all.
Good morning, and we've got one viewer so far. Welcome, everybody. It's a beautiful day here in Iowa, and it's a beautiful day here at Memory Bound, and look at these beautiful cards. This is the Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Meadow Flowers card kit, and Katie's here. Hello, Katie.
Good morning, Kelly. How are you today?
I'm good.
Yay.
I'm very good.
Yay, I'm good too.
So,
a little
Katie,
warm.
it's a little warm,
Yeah,
but it's
it's a little
okay. It's
sticky.
better than it was.
Yeah, you stay inside.
And we're super excited you're here, and
you.
we're
Super
excited
excited to be
everybody's here. Happy morning. We always say good morning, so I'm going to say happy morning for
Happy
just
morning
a change.
and hello, yes. We're
And
all
you-
here. I'm Katie. This is Kelly. And
Katie, and yep,
This is
I'm
Memory
behind you
Bound.
over here, and you're at
You got
Memory
my
Bound
back,
in Iowa.
yeah.
We're located right in the middle of Iowa.
Yes.
We've had a lot of questions on Facebook about where we're located, Katie, and we're
yeah.
we're
We
just
haven't probably
north
talked about
of
that
Des
for a while.
Moines. We're just a Des Moines suburb, kind of at the junction of I-35 and I-80 for vacationers out and about.
Which is so handy.
We're really
right
right
where they cross
between
each
Minneapolis and Kansas City.
Yep.
A good halfway stopping point.
Yes, and I agree. Yeah.
So we hope you can stop and see us sometime. But for today, you're here virtually, and we love that too. And this beautiful card kit, the Meadow Flowers from Simple Stories, makes 8 cards, and Katie has changed them
I
up
changed
a bit.
them up. Yes, I did. I went rogue and changed them up.
To give you some ideas,
Yeah.
and we're going to share all
I'm
those
excited
ideas.
about it.
Oh, I am too.
Yeah.
And she's pulled some extra little product items here that she'll
That's what
tell
I
you all
used, and I'll
about.
talk about that. Yeah.
And Katie, we've got Rhonda here, and Kimberly.
Good morning,
And
good
Lori
morning.
says hello, everyone. And we got, of course, our Donna Baker from Bakersfield.
I love that.
I know. You're never going to forget her name.
No.
And Chris is here, and Chris was in the store last weekend. So
Oh, wonderful.
Chris, good to see you online now on Facebook. Oh, you can turn our lights on?
I heard
Lights, camera, action. Katie's going
A
to
little
turn on our
late.
lights. That did help. That did help.
Did it? Let me get the other
Hi,
one.
Colleen, and hello, Sally, and Erica. Thanks for joining us, and Catherine and Lois. Lois
Lots and lots of people.
or Loris. I'm sorry. I think that's a cool name, Loris.
Loris is a very
It's
cool
not
name.
Lois,
Yeah,
it's Loris.
Loris.
And we are not in the flood zone, but many people in
No.
Iowa are.
Yeah.
It's more in the northern part and northwestern. And
Yeah.
oh my gosh, you guys.
That's
Houses are underwater
damaging, yeah.
and cars, and
We're thinking about you guys out there.
it's just
We've
crazy.
been through it. You were here when the floods came?
Yes, we were
Yeah,
here for
we've
floods
been-
in
yeah.
'93.
Yeah. That was quite the thing.
Yeah, that was really different.
Water's so destructive.
So we feel really bad for everybody in those areas,
Mm-hmm.
and we're fortunate. We are in Iowa, but we are not in the floods.
No.
And Susan says, hope we're safe from the weather today. And I think it's actually going to cool down to maybe 90 today, Katie.
Oh, no, I thought today was supposed to be even hotter.
Oh,
and
is
then
it?
tomorrow it's supposed to be cooler because
Oh,
the storms
okay.
are going to come through today.
Okay. Oh,
I could be completely
Oh, we're
wrong.
going to have storms?
Yeah.
All right.
Not till, well, one
Well-
channel said afternoon to night, one said 2 in the morning, so I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Well, it'll be supposed
it's
to be
funny because
cooler tomorrow.
Chris from Arizona was here yesterday,
Yeah.
and she was happy to avoid the storms in Iowa, and now maybe she will be here for a storm. You never know.
Yeah.
Speaking of Arizona, Mary just popped on
Yay.
from Surprise. Isn't that a cool
I
town
love that
name,
name.
Surprise?
Yes.
It's like, surprise.
Yes.
Where are you from? Surprise.
Surprise!
Okay, where are you from? Surprise. All
we
right.
could run with that all day, couldn't
And
we?
Barbara's here, and oh yeah, we're supposed to ask. Colleen says, ask Diane for the weather.
Oh, I know, our weather.
Diane grew up on a farm, and so the weather, is something that when you're a farmer, that is your livelihood and very important. So you are very in touch with the weather.
Yes. Speaking, I wonder if our farm, the gals that like Lori and Bonnie that are usually out in the fields, I wonder if they're in the fields now, or is
I
it
don't
just
know.
growing time?
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Hard to say. Well, you
Okay.
know what? We're going to show you these amazing cards, designed by Simple Stories and redesigned by Katie. And we're also going to show you some new paper from Seven Gypsies. Oh my gosh!
I just love this.
Oh
this,
my
this is
gosh,
the
the
first time I've
package-
seen it in person. Isn't it beautiful?
Well, that is beautiful, and it
But I
is
have
the
to do
new
it this
Tim
way.
Holtz Spritz colors. Did we get the rainbow out of order? It looks like
Well,
maybe
it's just
we
backwards.
did. Backwards.
yeah, so if we just do it this
What's
way.
Roy G. Biv backwards? Vibby,
Roy G.
something.
Biv. Vib.
Katie's going to
Roy.
figure. Let's
Viv,
watch her
Roy.
mind as she's figuring it out.
Vib. G. I can't say Roy backwards.
Vor?
I don't know.
I
There
don't
you
know.
go.
And Lisa
that's
got
30 seconds.
well. You
You'll
know
never
what?
get back.
Lisa got her spritz yesterday,
Did
so
she?
she's ready to go with it.
Teresa will
And
be here tomorrow with
tomorrow.
it, won't she? Yes.
Teresa
Yes.
loves it, you guys, and she's going to tell us all about it tomorrow.
It's really cool.
And
I saw
Katie,
her work
I
with
want
it.
you to know that Kay's watching with her grands.
Oh, hello. Hello,
So
Kay and the
she
little
brings her
ones.
grands
She
in, and they're
does.
just adorable.
They are good girls.
All right.
All right.
Well, let's show the paper that came in from Seven Gypsies,
Yes.
and then we're going to hop over to Katie
All
and
right.
check out her cards.
These are amazing. And I have.
If you like vintage, you're going to love it.
And I have to tell you, I didn't know Seven Gypsy was still even in
They're
business.
trudging along. So if you
Okay.
have a memory of Seven Gypsies, because they were huge in the past and way ahead of their time. And what I remember about Seven Gypsies, Katie, is taking a class with Paula Cheney.
Oh, wow.
Because she was a designer for
Gypsy.
them and worked for them many years ago.
They had the tray. I remember they had the tray that
Yes,
had the separate,
we
like
sold
the
lots
3
of
by
those
4s.
trays.
It was good for graduation
So
stuff.
this is paper that came in, and there's a whole section of it if you want to see it online. If you go to memorybound.com, go to shopping, and go to paper, and then you'll see Seven Gypsies. It might be at the bottom of paper, but here is some of it here. This is called Go and See, and
It's
if you
kind
don't
of different.
have photos of your trip, they're right here for you, so you don't need to worry about it.
And you'll go, oh my gosh, that's a beautiful
But I
photo.
like the words here.
Yeah.
Life was meant for good friends. Gypsies never get tied down. Eat well and travel often. And you got a map of the United
Yeah.
States. Hey, Katie, point where we're at on the map.
And right here in the middle.
Okay, we're right there in the middle of Iowa between
Yeah.
Omaha and Chicago and Minneapolis and Kansas City.
Yeah, because one interstate goes this way, and one
Goes
interstate
that
goes
way.
this way.
Oh, you're very accurate, too, on your drawings. I love it.
Thank you. Right there.
There we are in that little white spot.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it doesn't say
Or-
Ankeny on there. Oh, we have another
Oh,
map.
here it says Des Moines. So we're right above between the Des Moines and the Ow.
And this is called
Yes.
Across USA.
Okay.
And the
Check
back
this out,
of it,
though. Oh my gosh, I love it. I already got some.
I would just cut these apart
Yep.
and use these words. So
Anything from garage sale to San Francisco to campsite to camera,
Honeymoon.
takeout, travel. I mean, this is so
that's a great cut
good.
apart paper.
Cruise ship, flip flops.
So that's another one. If
I
you're
love
just
it.
joining us, we got in a load of Seven Gypsies paper.
All right, the
And-
next one.
Mary says her heart is happy that Seven Gypsies is
Oh.
still in business. They're still in business, but I haven't seen anything super duper new. What's this one called? Road Atlas.
But look at this. If you've been to Hollywood or Broadway, Ocean Drive, Madison, Lombard Street, you can cut those apart. The
Or
Las Vegas
Alaska.
Strip. And
Yeah,
then
it's
this
really
one,
fun.
Totem pole.
This
touring.
whole pile, I think, did you kind of put all the travel together, Katie?
Well, this one is all called American Vintage. It's American Vintage Collection, yeah. This one is all American Vintage. There's 4 different
Okay,
ones.
all
yeah.
right.
So I have them in order. This one is called
Thank you for doing that.
Wish You Were Here.
Postcards.
Love them. Look at this. Love them.
And there's
old
the
looking,
Capitol, the mountains. Oh, yeah. Oh, my
the
gosh.
West Coast, Washington, D.C. These are great.
So if you are doing a travel, Katie,
This would be perfect paper.
Katie, we're doing travel next month.
We
It's our theme.
are. We need to remember this.
We'll have to remember for sure.
And then stamps. Oops. And red, white.
This is like the Tim Holtz sticker book,
It
but in a
is.
sheet of paper.
And you could cut those stamps apart and
Yeah,
layer.
those are
Oh my
nice.
gosh. I used to have a stamp collection, Kelly, when I was little.
Did you? I
did.
started one, but I didn't get very far.
I wonder if they're worth any money.
Kelly,
All right.
Kelly says she needs it all.
I do. I agree. I think I've put aside one sheet of everything when I
Well,
was getting it. State plates. But look at, you could cut it out and make names or places.
Well,
And they have the QU together.
I just saw that.
How
I love
smart was
it.
that?
There you go, guys.
And then you could do gosh, I've had like the
License
places you're
plates?
going. But have you ever played the license plate game?
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
You could
as a
cut
kid.
those apart, and then if you had them, you could pull them out as you played the license plate game. If you had little ones.
So
I don't
that's
know if
another
all that-
7 gypsies
Okay.
across America. And now, which one
Now
are we
we're
going to be looking at?
do the Wanderlust collection. This one's called Pack Your Bags. And isn't that fun? This
I like
reminds
old
me of Seven
suitcases.
Gypsies, yeah. And I like the
That's
little
good. 'Cause
4x6 pieces cut aparts there. And this one is called Take Chances. And it looks like it's more international, maybe?
Yeah, it's kind of like stickers.
Yeah.
Like you would put on your, remember how people would put those on their suitcases, Katie?
I think we should have.
I don't think I ever did, but.
Some of our packages should have stickers on them because they go on trips. All right, this one is called Find Adventure, and we have the suitcases, and then we have, another.
Some fancy buildings?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's
I want to
just
say. It looks cathedral.
Yeah, it doesn't look like, I don't know. I don't think it's anything in Des Moines, Iowa.
No. Somebody might know what it
Letha
is.
loves the suitcases, and you know what? Debbie has a great idea with that ABC paper.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
To do an ABC book.
Oh, my gosh.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes. I'm going to put that one. I think I already got it,
And
but
we
I'm
have
going
a
to put that aside
question
for
about
mine.
Bella Boulevard Let's Scrapbook Collection. And
Yeah.
we've had it. We have a few pieces of it, and it's on order, so it's coming back.
Yes, I love that.
And
All right,
we
this
love
one is
cameras.
called Stay Focused. I love the cameras. Isn't that a great page? And then
That's
the
really nice.
Polaroids.
Which you could use these, or you could just stick your picture right
Oh, you
inside of there if you wanted
could.
to.
That's a great idea.
We
All right.
have a question
Yeah.
about Chicago paper, so we'll ring the bell when we get through here.
Okay. All right, this one is called Open New Doors, and I absolutely love the 3x4 cut aparts.
Yeah, those are
The
fun.
picture, like the watercolored ones. What's life without a little risk? I thought it said sink. Is that true?
Or sink.
That's true, yeah.
What's life without a sink?
Yeah.
If you never
Listen.
try, you'll never know.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me about opening Memory Bound, Katie.
That is so true, and we're so glad that you did
I am
open
glad
it.
too.
Yeah. Be bold. Oh, I can't. Be daring. These are great. I love them. Okay. The next one is called Be Free. And you can see the ladies are being free.
They're being very free.
Yes.
Free on the suitcase there.
Yes. The patterns. If you didn't want the entire thing, you can always just cut out pieces of it and use that too.
And Mary commented that Seven Gypsies was like a pre-ideology, and I agree.
It's so true.
They were kind of ahead of their time
I
a
would
little
definitely
bit.
say they were. All right, this next collection is called, I don't know how to say it, de jour collection, but there's
De
a word
jour?
for it. Yeah.
De jour.
De jour?
De jour. It's French. You know, I know
do you
so
know
much.
what the first word is?
I think-
O-R-D-R-E. Ordre? Ordre.
Oh, no, I don't know what that
Ordre
is.
du jour. That just makes it sound good, doesn't it? Look
Janet,
at the back.
Janet made a comment that she said it's like revisiting an old friend.
It is.
Oh yeah, that's
Isn't this
that's
great?
really, really amazing.
I love those colors. The colors, I just...
I love that you love it because you're not normally a vintage person.
No, but I love those colors. Oh, and this,
It's
oh
only
my
getting
golly.
better, you guys. It's
Yes.
only getting better.
Oh, it is. And then it has these little, like labels, I would say, not stamps.
Yeah, I think they're good labels.
And you could cut apart those strips and then cut apart other things, and you can put them together. I mean, layers and stuff. The 3x4s, the 4x6s, top it off with one of these little things.
There's a lot of
Christmas,
options.
there's craft, there's, oh my goodness, travel, baseball, money. A little
We
bit
have a
for
lot
everyone.
of things. If you're just joining us, we received some Seven Gypsies paper, and we're showing it today so you can see, like Janet said, meet up with an old friend.
It is.
Or
I like that. Wouldn't
maybe
that be a good name for a paper line collection?
Old
Meet
friend?
an old friend. Yes.
Old friend would be a really good one. Now
So these are 6x6 cut aparts.
and look at the drawers here.
Aren't they great? So it has the months, and then it also has just little phrases.
Diane
Think
was going to use
lemonade.
this for her journal with the months. So like, be creative, laugh out loud, never give up, change lives. Very, very cool. And all of this paper is online in its own category under our paper category. You'll find Seven Gypsies at the bottom of that page.
And I've already purchased this.
Oh my
this
gosh,
one is
I can see
called
why.
To and Do. Look at that. I mean, both sides are fabulous. So you're
They are
guaranteed
really
to get
good.
2 sheets so you can cut them apart.
You
and then
need
you can
both?
label
Yeah,
them.
you need 2 sheets of this. We're going to have to
Yeah.
reorder it probably.
It has days of the weeks, months of the year, and phrases. Dream,
Oh,
memories,
okay,
take a
I
break.
see that now. So you could cut these apart and have
Yeah.
some, kind of like the ransom
Yes, it's very ransomy. Yes.
Juanita says she has a few Seven Gypsies papers from her early paper
Oh,
crafting days.
wow. Okay, I have to put this in my to buy pile.
Letha, you make the funniest comments. She said, well, I thought I had enough paper to last the rest of my life, but here I go again.
I love it. Aletha, we're all jumping in your boat.
Yeah.
Look at the books.
Yeah, those are
Love
fun.
that. You could cut that apart and use it just as a cover. And these pictures, these colors are amazing too. So much fun. I like to look at the back of it. Look at the proof marks. Do you remember having to learn proof marks in school?
A little bit. Let me
sorry.
zoom in on them over here.
Make a space.
And now nobody cares how they type.
No, that's so true.
Okay, these are not in a pack.
Nope, they are separates. This
So
one
they're
is
all
called
singles. So you can pick what you want.
Days, Weeks, and Months. Diane loves this
They have
pattern.
a lot of days and months and things,
Yeah.
don't they?
Just a little bit of everything in this one, isn't there? And that whole collection was the French word.
Du jour, something
Yes.
du jour.
Yes. All right, this one I think is going to be.
We need our French speakers because
We do.
let me pull it up here.
Okay.
Let's just get a picture. I think du jour means something about day, something of the day, maybe order of the
Oh.
day. I'm not sure, but if you speak French or know that phrase right there, it seems like, oh, it is of the day.
Of the day.
Something of the day. Order of the day. Okay, Claudia, thank you.
Oh,
Oh, my little French was coming back to me,
I
Katie.
love that. That's impressive. Okay, this one is Gypsy Seamstress, and you guys are going to love
Oh,
this.
if you like fabric or
Yeah.
sewing or...
So we have the patterns. This one's called Patterns.
And we're standing right by the Tim Holtz. Oh, fabric.
Should I go this way?
Claudia says très bien.
Oh, all right.
I love it. She
I'm
says
gonna
très
go over
bien.
here while we-
All right, we're going to do it in front of the fabric.
Yeah, why
it's
not,
appropriate.
right? Okay, this one is called Spools, and I
You can
love
probably
this.
figure that out.
Oh my gosh, isn't it wonderful? The old wooden ones. And the old scissors. Or this way,
I
right?
need to ask Claudia if she remembers Femme la bouche. That's what our French teacher used to say, Mrs. Mortal.
Mrs. Mortel?
Mrs. Mortal was our French teacher.
I didn't have her because I was
Were you Spanish?
Yeah. All right, this is called Bias.
Because of the bias tape probably on there.
Isn't this fabulous?
Yeah.
And I like how if you look close, they put 7 gypsies in there
What? Oh, they did.
Yes.
They have it on the
on some
label
of the things.
oh my gosh, they do.
It would be great to, if you didn't want the seam binding, you can also use the just the middle. But did you see on this one, it says 7G? So it's like the 7 gypsies. You need to try to
Oh.
find it. I
Joan
remember
Elaine
these.
knew my phrase. It was called shut the mouth. Or I thought I thought it was shut your mouth because our French teacher used to say that quite a bit. Not to me, of course, but
Buttons.
to other students.
All right, so Diane and I were talking, and I remember and still have some of the buttons that come on these little cards. But look how they're on the guy's shirt and on the
The cards themselves are like a piece of art, really.
Yeah, and then the 7 gypsies is down here.
And look at this one, you guys.
Isn't this like the inch cards we're talking about?
Yeah, you could cut that apart.
You could cut it apart and then maybe even sew on it. I just love this. It reminds me of my grandma. I have a whole thing of her buttons.
Shelley, we don't have a way to buy it all. I didn't know it was going to be so well received.
Okay, Kelly. Did you hear about
Katie?
this?
No, tell us about it, Katie. If you can get your paper up there.
Come in on this one.
Now, if you don't know Katie, you can guess what her last name is. It's Belding. So
And we
how many of these did you get?
Well, I think we'll have to reorder, but
Okay.
the boys call themselves always the Belding Bros, and it says Belding Bros.
Oh,
Isn't
my
that great?
gosh. Yes.
They always call themselves the Belding Bros, yeah. So I just fell in love with this instantly.
Of course you did. Oh my gosh.
But how fun. I've never had my name on anything.
It's
And
a
now I
first.
do. Yeah.
That is great. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But I thought
if you buy that
Diane
paper-
actually sent the
If you buy this
Screenshot.
paper, Katie would be happy to autograph it
Oh
for
my
you.
God.
Or send you a
You
family
silly.
picture.
There you go. I have the boys stand together too for the Belding Bros. I really like this one too. So it has this is like kind of the cutting mat, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
I
then all
think
the
a
rulers.
cutting mat and then a bunch of rulers.
Yeah. An energy timeline.
So they want one of each sheet. Should we make that happen?
Oh, can we? That's up to you, Kelly.
I think we could.
I love it. It's such an amazing. Maybe you can make one of each sheet under each collection.
We could probably make that happen, but not during the video.
Yeah.
But we will figure out a way to do that. And Diana asked about 8 by 8, and all we have, we just have 12 by 12.
Yeah,
we
it's
got a
kind of
basket full of it, though,
yeah.
guys. Oh, okay. Katie wanted to point out this one again. Oh, gosh, it says it has her name on it.
It does. Oh, my goodness.
Now, if there's any Davises, we have a Davis on here.
Well,
We have a Strasbourg, if anyone's name is Strasbourg, or Sharps,
see?
or
Seven Gypsies.
Seven Gypsies. If your name is
Yeah.
Seven Gypsies, oh my gosh.
Diane mentioned that she always looks at the paper for names and dates and stuff. And I was like,
I
oh my
never
gosh,
look- I never
neither
think
do
about
I.
that.
I never thought of it. And my phone dinged and she had just sent me this. And she goes, how many do you want? Isn't that
100.
great? I know. Does anybody mind if I just cut all these out and they can buy the rest of the
She's
paper?
going to cut
They're
them out
just
of
gonna
all the
cut this
papers,
out?
and you can
Yeah.
have just a little hole there.
Yeah. So
We
anyways.
had an idea from Cheryl about
Yeah.
how it would make a perfect album for quilters if they wanted to do an album with all their quilts, that this would
it'd
be great
be
paper
beautiful,
for that,
wouldn't
and
it?
it would be. And Katie, Janet
Yeah.
said you autographed her bag one time when she was in.
Oh my gosh, you silly people.
Oh, you guys, we're just memory bound. We just
I
do our
know.
crazy things. And we have bonjour. Oh, Kathy, bonjour.
Oh, yes.
Is bonjour, which is hello in French.
Yes. I've seen bonjour on lots of things, and I think of Kathy.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. Well, there it is, guys. There's the new
beautiful.
Seven Gypsies paper that we received.
So
It's kind of a
fun.
re-release. Although I don't remember Memory Bound carrying this paper, but we've got it now.
I was going to see what the...
You know what? We're going from one extreme to the other because this is nothing like what you're working on
No,
today,
it's
Katie.
not.
So
It's
get a good look
not.
at this, and then we got to walk over, and we're going to wipe this from your minds just temporarily, just temporarily.
And then come over to the
And
flower
here, I'll
field.
show you the Belding piece one more
Oh, my
time
goodness.
because I know Katie would want. Oh, wait, we have a viewer request.
Oh,
Oh, we need to ring the bell for Chicago.
yes. I've just thought of that.
Oh, they want a ribbon. They want a ribbon pack for this. Can you remember that? We just got.
I better write some things down.
All right, jot that down, Katie. I want to go over here and just show people the new ribbon that came in.
And there's something, Chicago paper.
Yeah, well, that's what, ring the bell for that.
Oh, okay.
So we just got in some perfect ribbon for
Well,
those
you need
packs
to-
or for those papers. So we will have to see about maybe putting together a vintage
Ribbon pack.
and maybe throw some velvet in. But this is all, some of it we had, but a lot of it is new that's come in, the seam binding.
I'm sorry, I was talking in the background. You can hear me.
All right, let me
I'm sorry.
over talk Katie. But Katie, look at these. Most of these just came in, and I
Aren't they
love this
beautiful?
brown right here.
Yes.
So I think we could do a
We
ribbon
definitely
pack.
do a ribbon,
like
a ribbon
vin-
pack.
A vintage. Okay, we're back.
Maggie brought this over because we're talking about trips. And so we have this little book that is called Road Trip Activities and Travel Journal for Kids.
It's
Wow.
really fun.
It
I got
is.
one.
I would
I got
love-
one for a niece.
Okay, let's see. Maybe I do it this way.
Is she getting Chicago stuff? Did you ask about Chicago?
She's supposed to get Chicago stuff.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Chicago paper?
Yeah.
Or-
I think anything
Anything
Chicago.
yeah.
Okay.
Adventures I want to have, journaling. You can color. Oh my! Look at the license plate game.
There it is.
Always played. Did you ever play horses?
Not in the car.
That was
I
if you
don't-
pass a horse, it had to be on your side of the car.
Oh,
And
okay.
It was a nickel for like brown horses, but $1 for white horses. And we pulled into Colorado, and they had one of those riding stables, and it wasn't on my side of the car, so I quit.
So that was unfair, terribly unfair. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that traumatic childhood
I still remember
experience you
seeing
had.
that, going no.
So that's online under
This is
travel
super
if
cute
you're
and
interested
fun.
in it.
$7.99. I like that. That would have been fun. I would have got that for the boys. I
Okay.
still could.
We had a little disruption in
Did we?
our Wi-Fi or something, but we are back, and I think we're ready now to hop on to something new and different, Katie.
All right, and this is definitely different.
It's very different from Seven Gypsies, and I don't know if you're going to show us the kit and what's in it or what you were thinking, but...
Well, would you like to see what's in it? It's the Simple Stories flowers, Meadow flowers, and it is vintagey. It is another, it's $14.99. It makes 8 cards. And when you open it, you get, it's a punch-out kit. Once again, here are the directions. You get the chipboard pieces. You get 8 card bases, but no envelopes. But we do sell the envelopes in packs if you like to get them. And they're $2, and there are 4 in a pack.
There's 8 in a pack.
Sorry.
That's okay. Katie doesn't have her glasses
I know,
on.
I hate that.
So there's 8 because it goes
Yes.
with the 8 cards, and you can order those if you like.
So those are separate, and then they have all the pieces, the circle pieces, the card bases or the card panels.
I will sing Chicago if you'd like.
Oh,
All right, would you bring me my glasses, please?
I would do
Thank you. And then what you do, or what I do, is I punch them all out and then put them in piles of what we will be using, or what the card requests, I guess. And then what I don't use, I just put in a pile, and I know it's all extras, and I'll kind of go over that too. So
Awesome.
these are the original ones if you want to make them like that. They're very fun. You could ink them if you want to, but they're great. It's just a great thing to do.
yeah, you can add foam tape, you can ink. There's lots of options that you can do with these.
Yeah, so I went rogue.
Or you can make them Katie style.
Yes, and so I'm going to walk you through that with while we. Do you need me to move that?
I think I just was going to set it there so we can zoom in on before and after cards.
All right.
Because your sheet looks like you got a few notes
I
on
have
it.
some notes on mine and how I changed it.
We love it.
And I have my phone over here with my pictures, so I can remember to put them together. I'm going to show you just 4 of them, and then I'm going to put together 4. And one thing I did use is this 49 in Market Curator's Essential Key Lined Frames. And I have used these before in the past, and I absolutely love them because they are stickers.
So they're $6.99, and you get 15, but that doesn't include the insides, does it?
No,
Katie?
it doesn't, and it doesn't include like this piece.
So you really have even more that you can use.
Because you could easily use this. It's not lined,
but
you could use
But you
it.
could ink it, or
Yeah, and have sticker on them, which is the best. So you don't have to try to put adhesive on the back of them.
So this is what Katie has added to her card kit.
Yes.
And you guys, you're going to love it. When I saw them, I went, wow. And you can do this with other card kits too.
And 49 Market also has new ones out. These are the summer porch frames, and they are windows. So I thought that would be really pretty cool to add to your fronts of your cards too, and you can have some of the elements, which I'm going to show you, hanging out of the windows. And those are $6.99, and there's 11 different frames, house frames.
And Katie,
windows.
we ordered a ton of those because
I love
people
them.
love windows.
Yes. All right. So, excuse me. We're going to first start with this one. It just says happy birthday, and you can see how it has the daisy, the bee, the butterfly, the chipboard pieces. I'm not sure how more you want me to say about that. But my challenge to myself was to change 3 things somehow.
On each card?
On each card.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So let's see what I did with this one. So the first thing I did was I punched out the daisy, and can you see over here in the corner, I used Distress Oxide Antique Linen and the stamp set, and I punched or stamped with these 2 on the card, and it comes out really light.
Okay,
And
so it's right here. You can see it.
Yep, and I'm going to use it on some other ones where you can see it a little bit better.
Oh, I like that, Katie. It's really neat.
Excuse me. You want me to hold it up?
Yeah, there you go. That's perfect.
And then I added some white Posca pen in the middle. And then, let me see, I have to refer to my notes. Oh, no, I have one, but thank you. And I added twine, and that is in the twine ribbon pack. And so our ribbon pack are these colors, and it's $5.29, and I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a yard of each one. So I took that and tied just 2 bows, glued it down with a glue dot.
And put
then
it
this
right
is
under
an
that
extra.
heart.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
is
is
the
an
heart's the
extra
next-
heart. Yeah, that you won't use, which will be on your punch outs.
Okay, so let's do let's put it here so people can see kind of the two of them
Yeah,
together.
so I did not use the butterfly and I did not use the bee.
And the ribbon pack, everybody, we've been trying to put these together for different collections because I know a lot of you are long distance, so you can't come in and see our, I don't know, 15, 20-foot wall of ribbon. So we try to go out and match things together for you and put them in packs. And Katie, I love that.
I also added, I have to do my
you got
enamel
your
dots.
little enamel dots.
So these are the enamel dots and they're $4.99. They're kind of glittery, which
Yeah,
is fine.
they're the glitter ones.
Yeah. But also what I challenged myself this time was to change up the insides and the envelopes.
And that's what I love.
So Janet, our professional card insert creator.
Yes, she is.
You can get the inserts for these cards. And what I absolutely love, so what I do is I cut them all apart on the lines, except where it has the name of what card it goes to. I leave that on, and I cut it off last when I'm putting in the card where I know it's going to go. So if you don't want a whole sheet of them or you're making them, I just cut them all apart and have them in a pile then and match them up.
And Katie, no other store that I know of has these.
No,
so,
we're so lucky.
Kudos to Janet
Yeah.
for making Memory Bound even cooler than it is, right?
Yes. All right, so on the inside of this one,
Oh my gosh.
I inked it, and you'll have to read it.
May your day bloom with happiness.
So I inked it and then added
Are those
stickers.
the sticker book?
Yes, I went crazy with the sticker book. And the sticker book is $8.99. And I'm going to flip through mine, but do know that I've used a lot of it. So it has flowers that have the little tape on them. These butterflies and insects, circles, which I love to use with layering. More
Oh, that's right. I
words.
forget that you get the fonts. That's
Yep,
really
which I'm
nice.
going to show. These are all like strips and all sorts of stuff. I mean, I really
big
went
flowers.
crazy. Yep, big flowers. And then this is more outdoorsy type stuff. And then
Oh,
more
and nice big
words.
words.
And then the kind of labels or stamps or tickets.
And they're stickers. If you haven't used the 40 or not
Yep.
40 Simple Stories stickers, they're a little bit thinner. So when they're on
Yeah.
your paper, they're kind of like a washi tape.
Oh, that's
I mean,
a
they're
good
not
description.
washi tape, but they're kind of thin like that.
Yep.
And I love the inside of your card.
So I thought, because usually I just leave them, but I'll decorate them. But I thought, wow, I'm just going to show how to decorate, or how I would
So
decorate
open
them.
that again. So
All right, so
you
it
get
says
this
happy
card,
birthday.
and you're like, that's beautiful. Oh,
That's wow.
That is.
Surprise.
yeah. Shannon says she loves your additions
Thanks.
and changes.
So then for the envelope, I used the letters,
Oh, my
which
gosh.
I've done, and then I just write the address and then added a little bee there.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
Yeah, you could use the stickers all sorts of different ways, and then I just had one of the stickers that say hello. So that would go right in there. And
Oh,
Janet
that's
lives
really
at
fun.
1234 Crafting Lane.
In
Heat Wave,
I think
Texas.
maybe there's a Heat Wave, Iowa also right
Yeah.
now. Oh
All
my
right.
gosh, Katie, I think you've got a winner already on
Oh,
the first
thank you,
card. That
thank
is really
you.
nice.
All right,
It
now,
it makes me anxious to see what else you've done.
well, just sit back.
Hopefully
it's gonna take
other
a little
people
bit,
feel this way.
Because I'm going to show, this one I'm going to show what I did differently. So this is the next card. And if you want to focus
This
in
one?
on that, yeah. And I'm not going to use the bee on there. I took
Taking
the
that
bee
little
off,
bee
but
off.
we're going to use all the other things. One thing I did do is cut this down.
Okay, so you'll see on the original card, the paper covers the entire card front.
Yeah,
Katie
and I
just-
cut it down.
Just cut it down a little bit.
Yeah.
You are allowed to do that.
So I cut that down. When I do this, I think I cut it down a little bit shorter than I should have.
Oh, I think it'll be fine.
And then I'm still going to use I kind of have to look over here too, because going upside down.
Hey, you guys, everybody, going upside down is a challenge. So thank you, Katie.
Oh, you're welcome. And then I'm going to add this.
Oh,
you're
that's
just kinda
one big
going.
piece.
Isn't that great?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kelly. So
Here we
I
go.
pulled out a frame.
So that was one of the frame stickers, I guess, not sticker frames.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm just going to put that down in the middle, such as that. And then to add these other flowers,
How did you think of adding these frames, Katie?
I will say it was when you showed Lori Richardson's card the other day, and she had used the frames that inspired me.
That's right. So
I
thank you,
loved
Lori.
it.
You inspired
Yes.
Katie, and now Katie's inspiring everybody else.
Yes. Let me double
I
check
thought that
real
was pretty
quick.
neat too. So she's going to add to this card one of these thin chipboard frame stickers. And we showed them to you a little bit ago how you get all of these pieces, and you also get the insides and the borders and things to go with it.
All right, so this one I tucked under, and this one I kind of put over the frame, just like that. And then this piece, Grow Your Dreams, is going to go right along here on the frame. So then it looks like it's popped
Oh,
up.
I love it.
And then the butterfly is going to go up over here, or you could put it wherever you actually want to put the butterfly. But I'm going to put over here.
Okay, you should see all the thumbs up and the hearts.
Oh, well, thank
They
you.
love this.
So that's the difference. So I cut it shorter was one of the things. I added the frame. And then I think we need to add some enamel dots.
Well, of course we do. So the enamel dots are from the Meadow Flowers collection, and they're a glitter, and they are color matched to match it. You can add this onto your card kit if you want.
So I'm going to add I think I'll add some pink. So I'm going to go with a medium pink. And then I'm going to add a small...
Gosh, these cards, I mean, they're beautiful
Yeah,
on their
aren't
own,
they?
but
They are.
so here's a kind of a before and after for everybody to see.
So it's basically the same. We just added the frame and framed in the flowers.
You got those, but you filled in the space here with the enamel dots, so that's...
Then the inside.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
And they will blossom. Best wishes. So this is a sticker. It's Rick Rack, and then one of the circle stickers. And I would just adhere this. Now notice the Rick Rack one was longer, so I just wrapped it around.
That's a good idea. I like that.
And we called that good because
Okay.
you won't see it. And then on the envelope, I took a sticker. These are all from the sticker book, wrapped it around, and then the word bloom and then a heart.
Katie, you've
And
got
so
a
that
knack
will
for
go-
glaring.
For glaring.
Layering.
Glaring.
You have a knack for layering for sure. Look at
Sam
how
might say, or Jack might say, I can glare pretty good.
she can probably glare well too. I don't know. I'm not her child, so I can't tell you. But oh my gosh, that's really beautiful.
All right, so then moving right along, ABC is going to be really different. So this is what it looks like,
So
and
we have
I
a
fell in
horizontal
love with
card
it.
now.
And I'm going to show you how to put this one together too, or what I did to put it together. All right, so we have, I cut it down. And the big thing is the original one's horizontal. I turned it vertical.
Oh, you are going rogue.
I am. I went totally rogue. Now with the tickets, I want them to look like tickets. So I took my tiny attacher and I put staples in each one.
Oh, cute.
And then I took my my rougher upper, this.
Your distressing tool?
Yeah, and don't know where I put
So
my
the tiny
distress tool.
attacher, you know, if there's somebody out there in Memory Bound
here it
Facebook
is.
land that doesn't have a tiny attacher, it's the most adorable stapler. It kind of reminds me of something my grandma or grandpa might have had at the general store.
Oh yeah.
But it does do tiny staples. It's so fun to have, and Katie's using it just to add an embellishment. I love it.
Yeah, so, and then I cut this because I was thinking about, I wanted this ticket to look like an actual ticket. It doesn't really matter. I was actually going to go down and cut into there and pull it up, but then this would have showed that there was nothing behind it, so I stopped. But this is
Okay.
why,
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
so you don't have to cut it.
All right, just
So
leave it.
then I took my distressor, and it just works really well. And then I inked the edge a bit with the antique linen.
And she's using the antique linen distress oxide.
Yep. I use actually the antique linen, the little one, because that's all I had in the distress ink at times too. But mostly
Okay.
the oxide. All right, so I'm going to put this one down back here.
I love what you did with those tickets, Katie.
Thank you.
Seriously, you've done a marvelous job.
Well, thank you. Now, I loved these boots. I fell in love with these boots.
They are cute.
So what I did was I punched 2 holes in the back with my,
Your craft pick?
yes, I was going to call it my poker.
Or her pokey tool.
Yep, my pokey tool and my roughing up tool.
I've heard somebody else call it a pokey tool. We're not alone.
So then I took this twine, and that's the one I put through first.
So she only put one through the
Yep.
back hole.
And then this one, I wrapped around my fingers a couple times and put it down there and then tied it on, the bow. So there's the bow
Very
then.
cute. Oh my gosh.
And then on this, I'm going to pop it up. So I'm going to grab some pop dots over here and put some pop dots on. Oh my goodness.
Katie, I just love this.
Well, thank you, Kelly. Thanks for filling my time as I
think it's great.
And we're going to pop this up over here.
I mean, the cards are good the way they are.
Oh, they are, absolutely.
And, I mean, they're beautiful as they are, and we're just giving you more ideas to
Are my boots straight?
use on this card or other cards.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to put this under here. That will help my... I can't say that I have put a cards up together upside down.
You're doing a great job upside down, but if you
Oh.
need to turn it,
That's all right. We're good. All right, so then the word seeds of kindness is going to fit right across here. Can you see I stamped on the green
oh
flag?
no, I didn't even, there we can see
Yep.
it. So she's using the stamp that came with this
Right here.
collection. And I know we ordered a bunch of these because we knew they were going to be amazing. Just those little background pieces, the little florals. And look at that little heart, you guys. Along with the dragonfly. Dragonflies are not easy to find.
You could actually stamp some of the flowers in a darker color and then put them in like in the shadows back behind. And then this is an extra heart from the punch outs. And so I'm going to just put some adhesive on that and then add it up here.
Oh, that's cute. Oh my gosh, Katie, that's just
So
adorable.
isn't it adorable? I just really like this one. So I did some 3 changes. And then the inside,
Oh,
we had to be a little bit different.
You were a little creative with that.
because
Oh my
it's going to be
gosh.
this way and it wouldn't fit in your card. So I just cut out the piece and then I adhered it on a matching
Is it one of
color
the solids?
vibe.
Oh,
Yeah,
color vibe?
It's a color vibe. And you could use the solids also. So you could use these, which would be nice because they do just automatically match and you can use that. And these are $6.99. And they have a slight little kind of a diamond flower type
Yeah,
shape.
you can kind of see it, just a slight pattern.
So I went and I used, these are the colors I used, and they are brighter than the ones they suggested. Whoops.
Katie, you know what's funny is Janet has been wondering what you were going to do with the inside of that card. And
Oh, really?
she said it
Was
scared
she
her.
sweating?
Because Janet designed them, and
Yeah.
she knows she did horizontal insides
Yes.
for 3 of the cards.
Yep, I had to switch some of
And,
them. Yep.
and I'm so upset because we had a customer here Saturday that wanted the sympathy inserts, but they weren't going to work with what she had
Oh,
because
'cause
all
they're
her
going the
cards
wrong
were
way.
vertical. And
Oh,
I wish I would have known
shoot.
your idea.
Yeah. And these are the colors that Simple Stories suggested. So you can see that the ones I use are a little bit brighter, and these are a little bit more muted. Either one are
And you can
going
use
to
what,
work.
yeah, you
Yep,
can
whatever
use, so you have a lot of variety.
Yeah, whatever you decide. So then on here, so I just cut it down and added a sticker and another sticker here.
Great idea.
And just matted
oh my
it.
gosh.
Yeah, so I just cut that down. And I changed another one, so you'll get to see that. This one I just added a few of the round stickers and then the heart. And then on the back, I used the ticket and then it said breathe.
That's
do
amazing,
your
Katie.
envelopes.
Wonderful job.
Well, thank you.
Everyone's loving it. And
Oh,
Katie,
good.
we have a lot of new vocabulary comments.
Oh,
And Donna says she has a new term for her scrapbook vocabulary, rougher upper. Diane loves the insides, what you've done.
the rougher upper and the poker.
Yeah, they're pokey tools.
My pokey.
They love the boots. Donna says back in the day that with eyelets, that you had the pokey tool and the hammer tool was the poundy tool.
The poundy tool, yes. And you can't pound at night because your kids are sleeping.
So I think everybody loves your rougher upper.
Oh, good. My rougher upper.
Yes.
It was even on my list. I couldn't think of the word, you know, when you're working kind of later at night, and I couldn't think of what it was called. So I even wrote down on my list, pull my rougher upper.
Get your rougher upper.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. Now this one is the hello, and I didn't change that much on it, but here's the hello one, and I need to look to see. There
yeah, that
is
one's
one
got
thing.
tickets too.
See this pink flower?
Mm-hmm.
It is not in the kit. So it was just probably a misprint or something, but don't worry, we're going to use something else because that was not in the kit.
Interesting.
Yeah. But it's no problem with that though. Okay. I wonder why I didn't fold my card.
We have to post your Color Vibe colors. So
Okay.
They're asking what colors you used for Color Vibe.
So the ones, do you want me to?
Can you fan them to show
Yes.
the color names?
Yeah. So
Okay.
these are the ones that would match exactly with,
So these
Simple
are
Stories.
the simple story colors: mauve, pear, buttercup, sky, and lilac. And these are online in the Meadow Flower category. You'll find all of these because they match the whole collection.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to go over to Katie's colors. Oh, she's using one. So she's got lilac.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops, let me go up here. Lilac and green and coral, sunshine and sky.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the Katie colors, everybody. I like that Katie colors.
The Katie colors, yes. They're
Colors
a little
with
bit
a K.
brighter because I picked them and then I went, oh gosh, mine are a lot brighter. Then I went back. So either ones are going to work for you.
Well, it's
Like
nice
this one,
to
you
show
might
that
want
they
a little
both
bit
work.
more of the muted ones.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so for this one, I put it together just like you're supposed to, except for we didn't have the pink flower, so I added this extra heart that we had. And then I put a staple in this ticket because it already has staples in the other ticket, so I used my tiny attacher. Again, I used my rougher upper and I roughed up those edges and then inked everything. And I got to check my notes to see.
I love the rougher upper. I think everybody's loving the rougher
My rougher upper.
And Janet just posted in the comments Katie's colors. So if you wanted to know exactly what she used and their Color Vibe, and we carry all the Color Vibe colors.
I'm just going to show you how I fold my cards. This is just, I use the Tim Holtz. As you can see, I use both of these all the time. The little guy, the little guillotine, is 6 1/4 inch, and it is.
Oh, is it another freebie?
It is.
We don't know, but there's a 6 1/4 and then the 8 1/2. Is it
Yes.
free also?
Nope, this one is $29.99. Sorry, you guys
I
have
think
to pay
it's
for that one.
$24.99.
24
the
the little
6
guy is.
1/4 inch.
Okay,
So
There you
those
go.
are Katie's trimmers. She brings
Yes.
them here all the time when she does her demos.
I do because I.
Well, it's nice.
my cards.
It's nice they're a little smaller.
Oh, here's my card base. All right, so when I fold my cards, I usually fold them along the edge of some sort of edge, so it's straight. And then to put my card panel on top,
Oh, you do.
I
You
also
leave it
do
there?
it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, because this one is exactly the same size as
Yes.
the card base.
Yep. And
Good
so I
tip.
get that lined up on there, and then that's how I line up my cards then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I thought I have to look here. I had extra heart. I added a staple in distress. There we go.
It looks good.
Oh, and one other thing. You can't really see it. I wanted this friend. There was a little piece here that came up over the hello, and I cut it off. So it would fit, this friend would fit right up next into it. Just a little, you can cut your chipboard too.
All
All right, and then the inside, what is thinking of you today and every day, and I did it pretty simple. I just inked it and then added a heart there.
Cute, Katie.
And then the envelope has,
Some little stickers.
Yep.
Those stickers are great. They're not cardstock stickers.
no, they're just,
So if you weren't here earlier, Katie showed us the sticker book, and
they're
this-
very lightweight.
they're
stickers.
almost like paper.
It's almost like a washi, yeah.
So they're perfect for things like that.
Yeah, and layering because of all the different sizes. And then on the back, I would put the row of the
Oh.
lilacs. Yeah.
Pretty.
All right, so that's that one. So we're about halfway done. Keep staying with me, please. Okay, this one we're going to do is the one that says beautiful. I gotta get another drink real quick.
So we're doing this one next.
Mm-hmm.
Life is beautiful. And that's a horizontal card. Did you make it horizontal?
I did make it horizontal,
Okay.
yeah. No rogue here.
She didn't rock the boat on this
But
one.
this one I did not ink. So the first ones I inked, but this one I thought I'm not going to ink and see what happens. I need to put all my stuff. Oops, you weren't supposed to see that yet.
Well, and what she's inking with is antique linen, which is a really nice color when your papers are lighter. It's a little more subtle, unless you want it to be really distressed looking and vintage, then you might go darker.
So it has the card panel, and then it has this plaid strip, and we have some tickets, and I can just show you what I would do is just add a
Tricky.
staple. Yeah,
It's
very
tricky.
tricky.
It is.
If you wanted to rough them up, you could definitely rough them up, but I'm just going to stick them underneath because it's not going to be as vintagey, should I say. I'm just going to place them under here. So we have the color everywhere. And one thing, I don't know if you noticed, I didn't sand off those little dealy bobbers. I left them.
I don't think I even noticed
Yeah,
those.
it's if you don't wear your glasses and you don't see them.
That's a good tip.
And then I took a frame. So I took another frame. And then what I'm going to do first is with this long, beautiful chipboard. Whoops. I'm going to place it but not really adhere it just because I want to get where my where I want my frame and for the word beautiful to still fit. So we're going to put that to the side. What's nice is, I've said it 100 times, is that these
You
my
haven't said it today,
stickers-
though.
I know. My stickers, I
So
even
that
make
is
layers
the
on
media
there.
surface mat that Katie's
Yes.
using here. I'll back away a little bit.
Yes.
She's using the full size, and it fits the
And
Tim
I
Holtz.
am getting the travel size
You're getting the
today.
travel
Yes.
size?
I will be buying this one today because I'm going to, I thought if you go to crafts, but we're going on vacation, and I think I'm going to take some crafting stuff.
Oh, that's a
And
great
I thought
idea.
I could put this down then.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
They're made to
I
fit the
love
Tim
it.
Holtz glass media mats, but we've been using them on their own.
Yeah. Yes,
And
we do.
Katie
don't we?
loves it because you can stick your stickers on it, and they
then
don't stick
forever.
forever.
Yeah. All right, so I stuck the flowers down, and then I am going to, this one they have, in the original one you can see how they've tucked it behind.
Oh, behind the little strip here.
Yeah, I'm not going
But
to
you're
stick
not
it
doing
behind.
that.
I'm going to put it in the front where it's going to hang over the window. And then I'm going to stick down the beautiful, and I'm going to adhere it to the frame.
Katie, everybody's really loving
Oh, good.
loving what you're doing and how you change things up.
I think some people just met some people. And then we're going to put life is. And then on here, this one they have down around the word beautiful. I'm going to actually stick it behind here because I want, here I'm going to have to spin real
That's
quick.
okay.
I'm going to
We
put
could have
this.
put the arm up. Remind me that for next time.
Yeah, I should have thought of that. I'm just going to have it lay like that. There you go. So just kind of move things around. And then the inside says,
And so are you.
Thank
Have
you.
a lovely day. So it says life is beautiful on the
Yes.
front, and then the inside Janet designed with and so are you.
now on the original one, it has the 3 butterflies. I'm actually going to put the 3 butterflies on the inside of my card.
So these butterflies are not from the sticker book. They're from the kit. Because we just
Yes.
had a question about the stickers. And if you use the sticker book is not part of the kit. It's an
No.
extra. It's an extra item
Oh.
that you can add on if you want to.
And it is $8.99. But so then this has the inside.
What is that?
Oh, I shot off all my enamel dots that I was going to
Oh, were they
That's
here?
what that was.
I'm like, what happened?
It was enamel dots. That's all right.
There's
There's one. They I hit
Katie
it just
lost her-
right.
she
They
lo-
flew.
I
Did you
heard-
see them?
No, I heard something though. Something went flying. And
Yeah, it went this way. There's like
somebody's going to have an enamel dot stuck
Yeah.
on their shoe around here.
3. And so you could add your enamel dots wherever you wanted to. Such a nice little thing. I would add more, but they've gone
But we don't know
someplace.
where they're
Yeah.
at.
And then for the envelope, I would just add the butterfly stickers. And there's large ones and there's small ones, and I chose the small ones. And then on the back, that was a
Ooh,
row
yeah.
of butterflies. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
So then it just goes right along with the whole butterfly theme.
That's really nice, Katie. Let me show
Thank you.
that with the original
All right.
while you
Yeah,
get out your next card.
absolutely.
So here you can see both of them together. So it gives you an idea of how Katie did it different. And you know, you can follow exactly how they make the cards, or you can go rogue if you want, or add the extra things like Katie's doing. We're just
All right.
showing you all kinds of
Here's
ideas.
there's another enamel dot. They just flew. All right. So here's the next one. And it is this wildflowers right here. The only change I really made was I did not use the butterfly on here. So when I don't use something, I just put it in a pile, and then I know I can reach for it and put it to a different card if I want.
I love that. I love it, Katie.
So this one follows basically the card panel. I keep thinking this is an add-on, but
I know.
it's not.
It's so nice, you guys. The card fronts are printed in multiple patterns.
So many times I tried to lift that.
To lift it off.
Now, if we go back to this one, it has 2 strips of plaid. I only used one of them on this card. So this one I had in my extra pile. So I placed it right along here on the purple. So you have a purple strip, and then the
I see.
reused
Because
it, yeah.
on the original, it's just purple.
Right. And so I added that strip onto this card instead. And then I just layered it. Layered what was there. I did add enamel dots, and then this is a sticker. I wanted some more down here. You can see mine is moved up a little bit, so I had more room down here, and I wanted to fill it. So I just added one of the stickers, actually this sticker right here, and just turned it on its side so it would fill it. I thought I should have more wildflowers.
It balances out really well.
Yeah.
I love that font.
And then the inside says, wishing you all things bright and beautiful. And I just put 2 flower stickers over there and just wrapped them around.
You can do that with the stickers in that sticker book.
Yeah, because they're so lightweight. And then this is the envelope front is another sticker. That one I trimmed off a little bit, added the word smile because you have that whole page that has words. And then just wildflowers as like a seal there.
Gosh,
For
Katie,
that.
you exceeded all
It
expectations.
was a lot of fun.
These are amazing.
Okay, this one is actually, it says thank you. So it is this one over here. I flipped it horizontally. So it is a vertical card, so you can do vertical or you can flip it horizontally. And I already have it adhered on there. So you have your card base, you have your plaid strip, and then you have, this is one large piece.
Wait, this is part, oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yep, it's one
Crazy.
large piece.
So the frames are part of the paper, guys.
Yep. This is one whole piece. But I did add this little sticker, this blue sticker, butterfly, and then the flower sticker over here. I added those. And then another frame, and I'm just going to lay the frame right over the center. But you get to see a little bit of the blue butterfly and a little bit of the purple flowers then too. And I have to think here. Oops, I better check my pictures. Sorry.
Got to see what
I
she's
have
doing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of neat that Katie just stuck that frame sticker right over the top of that frame, and it just adds a lot of dimension.
So I put, for the thank you, I put some pop dots on the back of it because I wanted to pop it up on top of that frame. And so I am going to put those here.
Yeah. Katie, our staff has been very
Saw
busy.
that.
Why
My gosh.
Diane just came over. When we get this card done, we'll show you what
Yes.
Diane just brought over. And is this our 4th card?
No, we're almost done. We only have one more. So it's my
Oh, we only have
7th
one
card.
more?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm moving right along.
All right, we'll finish your cards and then we'll show you what Diane brought
All
over.
right.
And then we do have our Chicago stuff to show, Katie.
So thank you, you're the best, goes down there. And then with the flowers, I'm going to spin it real quick so I put them on the correct side. I'm just going to adhere them like this onto the frame.
I like those purple flowers.
Aren't they fun?
Yes.
And then the heart is going to fill this space in.
So these
do
are
it
such
upside
beautiful
down.
cards. The card kit is $14.99, and it makes 8 cards from Simple Stories, the Meadow Flowers collection. And Katie, they're beautiful, and you've taken them to the next level
Well,
for
thank
sure.
you. And I'm just going to add this butterfly someplace.
And Sheree said she really loves your use of the frames.
And then I made a bow. I made a bow.
She made a bow.
And then I would just put it like with a glue dot and put it there.
Oh, that's really,
Yeah.
really nice.
So you can see now that with the sticker you have some of the purple over here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so easy to layer up on top. Now, this was a challenge because it is a vertical
Yes.
card. So what I did was I cut it, and I'm going to put some adhesive out on this side. And then what I'm going to do is
Oh.
actually line up all those little dots that she had.
Tricky, Katie.
And then, as you can see, it's crooked.
Oh, we can't tell that from here, but adjust it if you need
I think
to.
I'm a dot off. Well,
So she cut it in half,
yep,
and then
or a little bit more. And then I'm going to place that in here. No, whoops. I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to come to the sticker book. And I'm going to grab some rickrack, this one.
oh, I know where she's going with it. I bet you guys do too.
And place it right along that seam. And it goes away. And then I'm just to wrap these around.
Clever.
So, using the exact same insert, we could put it in here. And then if you wanted to, you could definitely add a butterfly, a flower, or a... So what I do is I turn around and kind of look to see what I have.
Kind of what the colors
Yeah.
are, or the theme on the front, and then you pick
Yeah.
out what you want on the inside.
So I'm just going to put this little one down here in the
She's
corner.
doing it on the fly,
says
so I'm very
smile.
impressed.
I'm pulling a Kelly.
Well, I'm impressed.
And then
You
with
do
the
it well.
envelope, I just layered stickers. So a ticket, 2 tickets, a little label that says Seeds of Kindness, the word joy, and the heart. So it would all go
That looks
together.
great. It's good purple.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think they're so
Yes.
pretty. I really do like the colors of this. All right, one more.
Katie, look what's on my hand.
Oh, we found.
Look at
the
guys, we
enamel
found
dot.
another enamel dot.
They flew everywhere. It's like I hit it just perfectly with the edge and it popped them all off.
Let's see if I can get it off my hand.
Thank you, Kelly. They are perfect. There's
Okay.
probably some other ones.
So we're on our beauty card.
Yeah, we are on our beauty card. This
Beauty
one.
in the ordinary.
The beauty card. And let me see.
Did you keep it horizontal?
I kept it horizontal. The only thing I did not use the hearts.
Okay.
And we're going to add a sticker
And
to
you're
it.
adding the frame.
And the frame, yeah.
Woohoo.
All right, so I'm going to take all this off of here. So this is the panel, and then the
Then you have the
plaid,
other piece.
and I stamped on it.
Okay, wait. She stamped on it with the antique linen?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I like how you did that. It just
It's
adds a
very
little texture,
subtle,
and that's
yeah.
the Meadow
So-
Flowers stamp set.
It is just, let's see, the antique linen, and it's very light.
It kind of just adds something that you
Yeah.
don't see, and if that
And
makes any
then-
sense, guys.
I just added a stamp, and it's there, but like you said, you don't see it. Let's see if you wanted to do it on your envelope. So that's kind of cool to start with, to add to.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah. So you can use the smaller one or the larger one.
Cheryl said later today, the conversation will be, what's on your cheek? A beauty mark? Oh, no, wait, it's an enamel dot. I think we are going to be finding enamel dots. How did that get on my hand?
I don't know.
That's my camera hand.
Instead of glitter all over, we have enamel dots all over
well,
today.
I'd rather have enamel dots,
So
I
would
think, than
I.
glitter.
All right, I'm going to put this right down. It's another frame. I'm going to put it right down in the middle. And one thing you can do if you wanted to have your, instead of inking it, you could just use your stamp and do the edges
Oh,
with,
yeah.
with a little that stamp.
or with
And
any
you weren't
whatever.
helping.
Well, I'm sorry, I
That's okay.
I wasn't following.
I know.
But or whatever you're working with these
Yes.
chipboard frames, you could use whatever ink color goes with your project.
Absolutely. And with these, I am going to put them so they hang over the frame. So I'm going to tuck them down under, and then they're going to hang over the frame. Isn't that fun?
Yes, and we want to give a shout out to Lori once again.
Yeah, that's where I got the idea.
She sent a card, and it had one of these frames on it, and Katie was, or a similar frame, I don't know if it was exact, and Katie was very inspired by that.
I
So
did.
Lori, thank you.
And then that afternoon, I said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to use frames on it. And Kelly said, yay.
I love it.
All right, the next thing I'm going to do is, I had this little extra chipboard daisy. So I'm going to add this, because I'm going to move this over a little bit. And I'm going to have it come down out of here. I wanted to add a few more flowers. And then I'm also going to add from my sticker book these purple flowers and show you how you can just kind of tuck them in.
And we had a question earlier about what all Katie's using, and we'll review.
Okay.
She's using the kit, and then along with it, she's using, so she's using the card kit from Meadow Flowers, and you could make it just like this. Oh, you got your flower?
Yeah.
Okay, she's got her flower. Yeah. Should we do our golf course talk? Yeah. Okay, Katie has got her flower, and she's adding it on. She's lifting up a little piece there. It's going under the frame, Go, go, go. Is it going to make it? Is it going to make it? Okay, yep. But she's got other problems.
It's okay. It's all good. We'll know where it's at.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and now I actually wanted to use a different one. I wanted to use this one and have it come through here, but you know what? Life happens, and when I pulled it, I tore it.
Oh, okay.
So then that's why we switched to this one, which is fine. I just wanted a few more flowers down below. And then
you can never have too many flowers, can you, Katie?
I agree with you. Then I got to turn this around to see where my beauty is going. Okay, this doesn't seem like it's coming together as I have thought, so I'm going to refer to my picture.
While you look at your picture, I'm going to
sorry.
answer that question. So she's using the card kit, and then she's added a lot of stickers from the sticker book, which are optional. And the stickers are thinner in here. They're not cardstock, so they're perfect for the envelopes and for adding embellishments, and they almost look like they're part of the paper. And then she's adding Janet's inserts, which Janet has designed just for this card kit, and Janet always labels the inserts so you know which card insert goes with which card. Of course, you're welcome to mix them up if you want to. And then she's adding the chipboard frame stickers, which she put one on this card, and we'll show you that here in a second. And she added a few enamel dots, the glitter enamel dots from Meadow Flowers, and then she added our ribbon pack. And we are trying to make ribbon packs for most collections because I know it really helps, especially if you're not coming into the store and to match ribbons or whatever, and it's all done for you by our amazing designers here at Memory Bound. And let's mention that you also did some stamping.
I did. I think I did more stamping than I shared because I didn't see it.
Well, it's very subtle.
Yeah. All right, so beauty goes right across where all the tapes are on where they gather the flowers, so across where all these are. And then this little guy, that chipboard flower.
Your little leftover.
Yeah, my little leftover guy. I'm going to add.
Now, Katie, you've used a lot of this natural twine, and you can buy it by the spool. I have a spool that just sits on my desk, and I use it all the time.
And beauty in the ordinary. There we go.
A little natural bow.
Yeah, and I know they're pretty thick, so maybe this is one that you hand deliver. And then the inside says, "It's a good day to have a good day," and just used a sticker there and folded it over. Isn't it sweet when you open it up?
Yes,
and it's like,
it is. And I like the inking you did on the edge.
And then this is just the envelope with the little rickrack, a word, and then a circle. that would go on the outside. I just
Oh
love
my gosh,
decorating.
wasn't that fun doing that?
Yeah, it was. And that was a OU, Kelly, because you said, what about bumping up the insides of the envelopes? And
Yeah,
I
we
love
don't
doing
do that very often, so I'm glad we did. We had a question
Yeah.
about your ink color, and
Yeah.
here it is, guys. It's antique linen, and she used the oxide sometimes and the distress sometimes. So
Yeah, I just kind of went back
whichever
and
you
forth.
have, which would work nice.
I stamped more on the oxide, and my edges were with this one.
And it's subtle. It's a subtle
It
color.
is, and so I
Like
think I
open
did
your
the
inside there
didn't I?
again, so
Yeah.
you can see it along the edge there of that.
And either one's going to work just fine. I will show you the difference. So this is, I stamped it already with the oxide. And so I'm going to grab this and kind of ink it up just a little bit. And maybe you want to do this on the back of your envelope.
Yeah, you definitely could.
So it's maybe, I put it on the back so you can definitely see the difference.
Yeah,
right?
I was wondering. I was going to ask about that. I'm like, okay.
You should have said
I know Katie knows what she's doing.
You can see the oxide's a little bit darker.
In person, you can see
Yeah,
it
I
a little
bet it looks
different.
the
I don't
same,
know if you
doesn't
can
it?
tell on the camera.
And then I'm just going to go ahead and,
So if you've got one, you don't necessarily have to buy the other one. Isn't that nice of us to tell people they don't have to buy something?
I know.
You don't need to have
You don't have
both.
to have
If you've
both.
got one, you're ready to go, but maybe you want to have both.
What does the inside of this say?
It's a good day to have a good day.
All right, so I am going to put,
Now I
This on here.
can tell it in person, and some colors you can tell more than other colors, the difference between the two. They're loving Janet's fonts.
oh, I know.
Oh, there you go.
I like that.
Good things take time.
Yes, they do, don't they?
They sure do.
All right.
All right, Katie, this has been amazing,
Thank you
and
for
I
holding
love
the
it.
camera the whole time.
It's no big deal.
Okay.
They love the stamping. They love your cards. They love that you bumped them up. And,
Yeah, I had a good time. It did not take
and
very
it's
long.
beautiful. And wouldn't you love to get one of these cards in the mail?
There we go.
And you guys, if you make
All sorts of
cards, be
fun.
sure and mail them to people.
It's
There's
so
a lot
true.
of people that would love getting your cards.
Yeah, that's so true. And don't forget,
That's
you
a
can
pile
always
of
put
beauty.
the names with stickers. I
Yeah,
do that.
yes, I love
a lot.
that.
And then we wanted to show this.
Okay, so we have two things to show before we go. While we were busy making cards, our amazing staff came up with their new ribbon pack to go with the 7 Gypsies, and I think we
Look
had
at
a request for that.
Oh, it's
So,
gorgeous.
how many ribbons does that have, Katie?
1,
Like 6?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it
So
looks like
there's-
it's a yard each.
There's 6 different ribbons, and it's $6.29. And I don't know where it's at. It's
called
called
Vintage.
Vintage Ribbon Pack. It's probably, we do have a category for ribbon and twine. It's probably in there, and it's probably in with the paper too. So brand new ribbon pack, live. You saw it first here on our morning video.
That's impressive they did that so quick.
I know, I'm terribly impressed. We
Yes.
got great people,
Oh yeah,
Katie.
and the Chicago.
And then way back when, I hope you're still watching, but we had a request for Chicago, and Maggie came through for us. And here's a paper called The Bean. And Katie, I read where The Bean just reopened.
Oh, was it closed?
It must have been closed for refurbishing or
Oh,
something.
okay. And then the Skyline. And then that has to be by the Navy Pier map.
Oh, yeah. That could be a map for other things, too.
And I'm sure it has some
It
sort
says
of...
Wrigley.
Okay. Oh, Wrigley Field.
Must be.
And then
There's
the
your
pier.
Ferris wheel.
The Skyline again.
It's
And
called
then-
Buckingham Fountain.
There you go.
And there's a
Oh, there's
lion.
The lion statue. And then Navy Pier. And then a sticker sheet that has all sorts of Navy Pier, Chicago, the baseball, the loop, the Ferris wheel.
Lots of good stuff.
And then we have two
Different
cuts.
titles. Oh, I really like that
Isn't
with
that
the
one? I've used that
skyline
one.
behind it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
There
So
you
we've
go.
got Chicago. We have a lot of travel things, and you can find all of that under our themes and travel.
You know what I thought of, Kelly, was this box too. I thought, wouldn't it be cute
Oh,
to decorate the front and put some ribbon and so forth on the front, and then use the clear boxes to put the cards in. And it would,
to give it away as a set.
yes,
That would be
Yes.
wonderful. That'd be so
great.
pretty.
And then I also thought you could actually just give the pieces and include this in there and give the pieces to someone as a gift if they like to do cards.
Oh, to
and
make
have
their
them
cards
make
for
them.
their card
Yeah.
kit. Yeah.
Yep. I
agree.
like the boxes. So
I agree. Look at this pile.
I know.
We just have a big
Yes.
pile now.
It was a successful video when you have a pile of stuff in
I
front
think
of you.
it's great, and thank you, Katie, so much
Thank
for
you.
working on the
You are
cards
welcome.
and
I had a great time
giving
doing
us
it.
so many ideas. I don't
Yeah.
even. We should have started keeping track of them. Next time, we're going to make tally marks for all the new ideas that
Oh.
we hand out in these videos.
So there were, 8 cards, and I tried to do 3 different things?
Well, there's 24 at least.
So I don't know if that's what you mean or not.
Yeah,
but-
no, I do mean all the things that you can learn by watching our videos.
Oh, that would be,
And
yeah.
a shout out to our staff that's working today that
Yeah.
got our ribbon together.
Excellent.
That was
Those
a
are
comment.
beautiful.
That was a comment. It's like, yeah, we could probably do that. So
Yes, and then we are going to look into putting these that you can order them by.
we'll
one
see.
sheet for all.
If that's possible.
Yeah.
And thanks
That's all.
everyone for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Tomorrow's
what is
Teresa
tomorrow?
with the
Oh,
sprays.
spritz.
Yes, with the shake-ems.
Yeah. Is that like the rougher upper?
Yeah, the
or-
rougher upper. She's going to show you the shake-ems.
So the spritz, Teresa's here. She's very excited
Yeah.
about the spritz, and you're going to love
yeah, she
learning
did
about
a
them
really
too.
neat job.
So we'll see you tomorrow morning, and everybody had a good crafty day. We'll
Yep.
see you then.
Thank you.